joined Sammy following a 2-1 defeat at home to Margate. Initially, what are your thoughts?
Another tough one to take, another defeat, third in 3, start of the season. The first 2 defeats were deserved, I think. This one, apart from the first 10 minutes, I felt we deserved something from the game. It was a lot more positive today. Again, ignore the first 10 minutes, but give yourself a 2-goal deficit to try. It's a mountain to climb. It's a defeat at the end of the day, and not one we wanted. Progress is being made, but ultimately, in competitive football, it's the points you need to get on the board. And although the performance is better, the result was more important today, which we failed to get.
The first 10 minutes, we conceded twice. 2 sloppy goals. It's not a way you want to start a game. What are your thoughts on how the goals were conceded?
Yeah, it was. We have to look back on the video. It's a long time ago now. Have to look back and assess the goals. But just in general, whether there's good goals or bad goals, you need to be hard to beat, and to give yourself a 2-goal deficit. It's like I said already, it's a mountain to climb. However the goals come about, you need to be hard to beat. That first 5, 10, 15, just keep building on it. That was part of our conversation on Thursday and pre-match today. Be hard to beat. So to take 2 goals, whichever way they come in the first 10 minutes, it nullifies what we spoke about and that was our building block. Again, if I can take a positive from defeats, that the heads didn't go down. There was a bit of belief in there. Harrison took his goal very well just before half-time, and that's a great time to score. In all honesty, that made our team talk a little bit more energetic, and we had the belief. We had a few half chances second half, I feel, but yeah, going back to your original question, conceding the first 2 goals was always going to be difficult from there on.
Harrison Day, 2 goals in 2 games. Great header and a great ball from Ricky. How vital is Harrison going to be this season for you?
Yeah, he's a great player on and off the pitch. He's got some things to learn, but he's a natural goal scorer, and I believe he'll go a long way in the game. We will, as long as he keeps doing what he's doing, we'll give him a great platform here, and I'm sure he'll be in a successful team once we get down the line with us. And he'll be a big part of that, but he will go on to play a lot higher, I'm sure.
Today you gave Oscar Shelvey a debut, played 90 minutes on dual reg from Aveley. How impressed were you with the young man?
Yeah, I hadn't seen him play before, but Alex, our first team coach, has worked with him before. Scopes here, I spoke to in detail about Oscar and some others, and he was exactly what people said he'd be. Very effective. We need players like him. I think give the energy and the bite that maybe we haven't had in the first 2 games. So I was very happy with Oscar. Someone said to me, not sure if it was true, but someone said to me that's his first 90 minutes since COVID. So it didn't look like it. It didn't look like it. He had lots of energy in there, and very impressive in there.
Into the second half, much better performance. I think it's best 45 we've played this season. Just couldn't get that equaliser, no matter how hard we tried.
Yeah, we got a ball in good areas. I can't recall the keeper making too many saves. There's a couple of blocks and crosses into the box and ball. Yeah, it was better in the second half. It's understanding again, as I've mentioned to you before, post game, that once we get the identity and how we understand how to get the ball into a good area and then play higher up the pitch, we'll be more successful. I'm 100% convinced in that. It's just then once we're higher up the pitch to be able to play your football and have bright ideas and for players to express themselves. The goal at the end of the first half was good. Good, like you say, good cross, good finish. And like I say, second half was probably our best 45 minutes of the season so far. All it lacked was a goal or 2. The belief was there, the work rate was there, creativity was there in parts. So yeah, defeat's a defeat at the end of the day, but there is things to work on. We're making, from me now, compared to this time last Saturday, which was a very poor performance against Enfield and a deserved defeat, to a week later, 3 losses in 3. but there is progress there. Performances are better. Now it's working on getting the results better, not just the performance.
Billy Knott also made his first few minutes this season, a real leader, experienced player. It's really important to have these kind of players in the team.
Yeah, especially like you're saying, in these difficult moments where it's still early on in the season, but people will start asking questions. People are saying Concord Rangers lost 3-3, so it's going to be vitally important for those that have been through tough times at clubs that step up. Bill being one of them, playing higher up as well. So he's experienced. He's worked very hard, Bill, to get where he is right now. He needs to keep working hard, and he can be a big part of our season.
And 2 games in very quick succession. You've got Hastings away first, and the big derby on the Monday. What is needed from these games to start getting points on the board?
It's going to be a total different game on Saturday. That's our main focus. Like you said, the games do come quite fast. Saturday, Monday. We can't look at the Canby game yet. I know, and I'm sure the players know, and they will know it's a massive game, but we can't look any further than Saturday. It's going to be a different, I say, environment. Our pitch is relatively small compared to Hastings' pitch, so we'll have to assess that, and with our personnel, how we'd like to set up. But we're going to focus on Saturday because that's the most important game, because that's the next one. So we go Tuesday, Thursday, and then obviously once Saturday's gone through, as soon as Saturday finishes, we're on to Monday. But I'm excited for the next 2 games. Again, they come thick and fast, and if we get the results that we need and we're going to strive towards, then these 3 games could be long in the past, and we won't look back on them. We'll just keep going on. But most important thing, I know how big the derby game is, and we will be ready to put up a massive fight. But first and foremost, we've got a massive game Saturday, so we're focused on that first.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.